So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Lionel Messi's heroics in the Middle East still very fresh in our minds, Jim.
They are. 7 goals, and deservedly the player of the tournament. He was terrific in the knockout round, scoring in every game, and I was particularly impressed with that semi-final performance.
Yeah, penalty to start with, of course, and then he finished it all off, setting up the third, 20 minutes out from the end.
Yeah, it was a perfect performance against a very tough and durable Croatian side. He was a star.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, it's hit the post! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Antalyaspor clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lee Kang-in will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Gerrard. Aimed beyond the defence. Plenty to aim at here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's been cut out, well played. Lee Kang-in is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is...
he's given it away. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Antalyaspor have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. 1-0 the score. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Look at the space here. And Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And they've got rid. And it's Thuram. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Knocks it into space. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi goes short. Antalyaspor are looking to go forward now. Suarez stood his ground strongly. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Lahm. Some resolute defending there. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oyarzabal. Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Madrid have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Tries to cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Gerrard.
Antalyaspor really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, terrible mistake. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. In with the challenge. Great vision. That's good vision. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he welcomes it in. Now, that pass isn't the best. And it's... He's having a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Hit. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Antalyaspor go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. He's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Played into space. Should changes him with that pass. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Luis Suarez. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. And this is Forlan. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. And this is Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Defending was strong and firm. Toure cuts out the pass. Now then, the ball's come loose. Jordan Henderson. Antalyaspor are 2 up early in the second half. Kukçu has found the net here, of course. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Neymar. Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Just about up to the hour now. And this is Cruyff. Neymar.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar receives it in a wide position. He's got away. Chance! And another try! And he's there to belt it away. Henderson promptly onto that, and that is that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Shot, surely! They've done it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Serán sustituidos.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Thuram does well to stand firm and defend it. Kokchu. And here's Elise.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Antalyaspor finding their passes. Always onto this.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Let's a look and place it forward.
Antalyaspor surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Thuram carries the ball down the right. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Veron. And Veron! They've scored! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Boyan! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And he's had it nicked away. And he welcomes it in. Dunk can get it clear. And it's Henderson. Rummenigge. Now it's Luis Suarez. Jordan Henderson. Looking here to chip it through. Passes short and sharp. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. So just one extra minute for stoppages. And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.